Hey guys, what's going on? Pig Venice here. How's everybody doing? Monria or Monrea. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Maybe someone could tell me how to pronounce it. I've been pronouncing it Monria. It kind of rhymes with gonorrhea. But yeah, this is the newest moon in the Entropia universe. Oh, can I go out? Oh, look at that, bugs. Awesome. This is what it is. It's kind of lackluster, unfinished, unpolished, and yeah. Let's take a look. I'm not really going to tell you how I really feel about it because I don't want to get lamb-basted. This is it. This is Monria. Basically, if you go out of space, can I get a space map up here? And, yep, right up here, north of planet Calypso. There's a space station. Actually, Pathfinder's there right now. One of them. Let's take a look up here. Go up there. Little space station right here, Monria space station. You have to go there, and then you have to teleport onto the moon. The moon isn't like accessible or accessible by flying into it, unfortunately. You do see it, I guess, in a way. You do see it's like a reddish, blackish thing with asteroids around it. So, alright, hold on, let me go back here. Here we go. Basically, it seems to me, from what I could find out, there's not a lot of information on Monria.com. Or Monria? Jesus Christ, that's gonna kill me. But we have 3 craters here. What do they call? West crater, I'm guessing that's east, south crater. What crater is this? The main crater, Cthulhu Tower Teleporter, which I'm guessing is going to be homes and stuff. The Monria Hub Teleporter. And then there's the cave, which I really haven't gone yet and explored, but it looks like to be a pretty big area. For mining, it's you know, listed oil, which is kind of to be expected right now. Let's just commit suicide here, if it lets me. There we go. Beautiful. I was under the assumption, and led to the assumption from an official post on PCF a couple months back, that this would have the more advanced mining style similar to that of Hell and Foma, which it obviously, right now, it does not at all. You could go, you could mine, your hit rate's, you know, somewhat similar to PlanetSide, and you don't have advanced or elevated claims as you would on Foma or Hell. Right now, it's list and oil, pretty much of what you're finding. I did find a specific one, Zoldanite dust, right here. Obviously, it doesn't have a markup because the moon's, I mean, it's not complete. Apparently, there's going to be a patch next week, which is going to release BPs and maybe more resources to craft with and everything else. So we'll see what happens between now and then, if it ever comes to fruition. Not a lot of people here. I was surprised. I thought there'd be just an absolute ton of people here, but since there's really not much to do, maybe I'm not surprised. Let's go take a look at one of the mobs, I guess. We'll go to West. Pretty much everything I've seen is low level so far. And, yeah, you know, it was supposed to be, because this is really meant to be kind of like a new player starting area in a way. You know, this is basically Monria's version of an affiliate program. Whereas they... Wait, hold on, I gotta remember how to put auto run here and see if we can't find anything. Whereas they sold the moon to, I guess it's a group of investors, provided that they will market it to newer players, and the way it is set up and the way these people are going to get paid is through basically the deposits newer players are going to put in. It's like a typical, you know, online affiliate program, except that it's in a game. I don't know if there's taxes. I haven't gotten a tax notice yet, so I'm sure there will be taxes. This is basically, you know, one of the Cthulhu mobs. It's the whole moon is based on the Cthulhu mythos, or mythos for those of you that want to pronounce it wrong. Cultus Apostle. That's so that's one of the mobs. Definitely the artwork is cool. I mean, I'll give him that much. It's really neat. It's a cool looking mob. You know, you have little tentacle things. The whole Cthulhu cult and H.P. Lovecraft is all about, you know, the fucking giant squid that comes and takes over the world. He's a demigod or whatever. I just, it's so lackluster and it's so not what I wanted that I'm really disappointed in the entire thing. I was hoping for some sort of creativity and something new and refreshing. And this is like the last thing I wanted to see pretty much put in the game. And, you know, I could apologize for saying that, but I'm really not sorry about it. Because it's kind of sad. Like, why didn't they create their own creatures? Why didn't they create their own storyline, their own story arc within Entropia, you know? They didn't have to, you know, incorporate themselves with Arcadia and the rest of the planets. Obviously they didn't. But they could have at least had been original instead of taking Lovecraft's work and turning it into a game. So, but you know, that's my opinion. Some people are going to think this is really cool. I can understand why. The artwork is really nice. The colors, the color palette's kind of bland. I mean, I haven't really yet explored too much of the cave yet, which we're in right now. But we'll see what happens. And there's actually a couple people here, and we just saw a couple people have teleporter, but not as much as I was really expecting. But so that's kind of my review on it, and I do hope it turns out better. Here's another low-level mob. Maybe further in the cave there's higher level mobs. I don't know. Let's check this thing out. I mean, definitely, yeah, I mean, sure, it's cool. It looks neat. But they could have easily named that something completely different and made a story about it. So maybe it was rushed. I don't know. So what else is going on here? Because I haven't done a video in like 3 weeks, and quite honestly, I've been battling somewhat of a medical condition that's almost debilitating in a way. And those of you that don't have it or never experienced an anxiety attack or let alone a panic attack, you'll probably won't understand what I'm talking about. But I do suffer from extreme anxiety. You know, it's just, as a person that's constantly moving and constantly doing things, and then you kind of slow down or stop, you always feel as though you have to keep on moving and continue to do things. So I've been suffering from a lot of anxiety this time of year for some reason, and it's something I've always dealt with. And in fact, a couple of years ago I was hospitalized. In fact, I was in the hospital a couple of days ago because of this, from just an extreme panic attack. Now, if you never experienced a panic attack, and if you have your first one, you probably think that you're either having a stroke or a heart attack, because initially I thought I was having a stroke, and this was going about 2 years ago. I had no idea what was happening to me. My entire body froze up, and my hands cuffed in and turned around, and I could not move, and I was literally paralyzed, and you know, shortness of breath, and heart was, you know, my blood pressure was like 200 over 150, and it was merely a panic attack. So look at this fucking train. Oh my god. So, hold on. I better take some of this off before I lose it. Might as well just die. Who's this guy? Danny O. There's gotta be tougher mobs in the back though. If you see ex-cons running back there, and yeah. So I'm guessing that there's bigger mobs in the back. So anyway, I was hospitalized with this condition, and lately it's been extremely overwhelming for me to really sit down and do anything. In fact, The other day, I was having such an anxiety attack that I was in the hospital pretty much all day. You know, this isn't a sympathy vote. I could care less if you guys like really know about this or not, but it helps me to talk about it a little bit. So hopefully it'll be fixed soon enough, and then I can actually sit down and relax a bit and kind of do more of these videos. So just going back, you know, if you never had a panic attack and you never experienced it, you do think you're having a stroke, and it is absolutely horrifying. And it's the amount of dread you feel as though, you know, this is it, you're dying, you're dead. Even though you know your body's fine, but your brain is telling your body that, you know, hey, you know, there's need for panic, and you start releasing adrenaline and you know, all sorts of endorphins and whatnot, and it tells basically your muscles to tense up, to breathe heavy, you know, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll get through it. I always do. It's just very trying. It's very difficult. In Entropia, we have the Halloween on Planet Calypso, which I'm going back for, and I'm hoping to take a couple of vids of that, you know, if everything is going well. I'm gonna leave Monria for a little bit, and then I'll come back in a week or two. Just wave hi to this guy. And you know, I'll come back in a week or two, and then we'll check it out again. We'll see what happens with the mining and whatnot, if it does get better. Hopefully they will release a bunch of BPs and everything else, and hopefully there will be a little bit more of a backstory to this moon. Now, I believe the Halloween, the instances on Planet Calypso have been out for a while now. Obviously, there was a all-time high yesterday. Let me see here. Yeah, to Siri Pureheart, congrats. That's an awesome kill. Zombie Mutant Champion, 51,000 ped. Wow, that's fucking awesome. And yeah, that is awesome. Let me just see what's going on here. Nobody else. I mean, there's some good hits. Not to say like, oh yeah, they suck, but no, that they're really good. But apparently, officially, the Halloween event starts tomorrow, I'm assuming. So, kind of weird they're a little late on it, but at least we're getting it, so I got to give them props for that. I also have to give Monria props for addressing a lot of these patches and actually keeping the Facebook pages up to date. And I know a lot of people hate when I like give Monria like a pat on the back. And recently on Planet Calypso forum, I was saying that I had my FAR shoved up MA's ass so far couldn't see the light of day. Anyway, Planet Calypso forum has this certain menace who apparently dislikes me, and I could give two shits about him because he just seems like an arrogant asshole. But Corinth, Cape Corinth has been changed around, and that's actually kind of neat. I spent a couple minutes there the other night, and there's Mr. Akaz, the owner, and we're gonna give him a chance. We're gonna give Mr. Akaz a chance. Hopefully this thing will work out all right for him. Hopefully he can produce enough marketing substance to bring people in and to enjoy what they built. I mean, yeah, certainly I am disappointed in the whole Lovecraft theme. I really do want them to go something more original, but it is what it is. Corinth, yeah, Corinth, they completely redid that. We're going to take a look at that. In fact, that whole entire the whole Corinth server is has been completely redone as far as the mining is concerned. It's pretty much a new mining system for that server. In case anybody is wondering, I did take my mining guide off sale. I'm not going to sell it until I can either just, you know, do away with it completely, or, I mean, I still use it, but or wait until they change the entire Planet Calypso, which I'm kind of thinking that they're gonna do, because they had given us indication a couple months ago that's what they're aiming to do, and they're starting with Corinth, so that is kind of a new mining system up there, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, guys, sorry to keep you waiting in anticipation. Certainly going to give Monria another try Someone give me the fucking correct pronunciation of that. For the love of God. Oh my, is it Monria or Monria? 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 We'll see. Guys, we'll see what happens in a week. Oh, hey, before I even stop this video, I have to thank Lucas. And I should have done this weeks ago. Lucas gifted me a game. It's called State of Decay on Steam. And thank you very much, Lucas. It's a fucking phenomenal game. It had been on my wish list on Steam for a while, and I was kind of following it for a little bit here and there during the earlier access, because it is an early access game. I put in maybe 8-9 hours into it right now, State of Decay on you know, PC, Steam, and wow, what a phenomenal game. Absolutely incredible. It's like the Grand Theft Auto of zombie apocalypse. So, Lucas, if you're listening, thank you very much. I really did appreciate that, and it's awesome. So let's take a look, see what the shops look like. Cause I kind of bashed it, I guess. We'll see. Number 2. Wait. I mean, obviously, you know what? It's put together a lot better than, say, Foma is. I'll give him that much. Is there only 3 shops, maybe? It's kind of neat. I like the layout. You have this little area up here. Can I jump through? Yep. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I do like it. Nice windows. You actually get to see what's going on out there on the moon. It's nice and open, which is awesome, you know. A lot of the shops in game, like the Foma shops, they're so tiny. These are really huge, though, compared to, say, Foma shops. And they don't clip. The walls don't clip when you walk through them. A little bit of lag there. I'm guessing they're all the same, all owned by ACOS. Here, let's take a look. Oh, Marcus Calendar. Okay, interesting. Let's see what this one side shop looks like. Yeah, they're all the same. Should we actually, let's take a look at the apartments. We've got a few minutes, right? Although we are going about 20 minutes. It'll be quick. It's a teleport away. Yeah, I was talking about what is this? Main crater teleporter. Or hub. What's the hub look like? Or were we just there? I think we were just there. State of Decay you use a gamepad for, and I'm not very good with the gamepad. There's a quest dude there. Hold on, I want to see. Is this it? Cthulhu Tower. I thought I was just there. Yeah, he uses gamepad. I'm not really good at it, but I'm getting used to it. All right, televator. Here, let's just go up. Oh, I'm on floor 9. Let's check out floor 3 then. See if it's any different. All right, here we go. Or was I looking at shops? Oh my god, I'm so freaking confused. Cthulhu Towers 2C. Maybe I wasn't looking at the shops before. It's the same layout as the shops. Alright, well, we're gonna figure this out right now, though. I was also thinking that this area would be... We're on like 9, I think. This whole moon would be next to Calypso. In fact, I thought it would be. The more I think about it, the more it's better for, you know, Entropia and whatnot. See, it says shops there, right? Shops over there. Alright, this is shop then. Alright, I guess the shop and the apartments are the same, maybe. Who knows? Maybe someone could answer that for me. But, yeah, you know, hopefully it'll help Rocktropia out a little bit between, you know, since it's kind of between Rocktropia and Planet Calypso, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, this video has gone way longer than I had anticipated. I only anticipated like a 5-minute video, but you know, come to the moon, make up your mind whether you like it or not. So far, I think there's a lot to be desired and a lot to be anticipated, and hopefully they'll fix a couple things here, and you know, but for sure, definitely check it out. You know, it doesn't cost anything to teleport to, nor out of, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next vid.